Hello, my name is Josh Gerhardt from Baltimore, NCSY, and I will be giving the ATS Tizaveh this week. So, this week's Parsha is Parshat Tizaveh, but just to start off my Dvar, we have to go to last week's Parsha, Parshat True. So, in last week's Parsha, we talked about the certain laws about how to build the base of Mikdash, and with what materials and such to build it with. So, now, this week, we're going to talk about who works in it. Yeah, that's right, I'm talking about the Kohen Gadol. But not just about what he does in the Beit HaMikdash or what kind of people they are. No, I'm going to be talking about his clothes. Well, that's what the Parsha talks about, and it's not like a normal amount too. It's like more than half of it. It's like the amount of when you go to fix your booby's TV at her house, and she's like, "Oh, do you want some food?" And you're like, "No, I just came from dinner." She's like, "Oh, okay, I'll make pancakes." You're like, "No," and then pancakes. So pretty much, back on topic. These clothes are made out of the best and most beautiful stuff that the Jews could get. I mean, they were in the desert, so you get what you can. But so let's take a step back on this. There's an old saying that clothes make the man. I mean, it's true if you think about it. You can tell a lot about a person from what kind of clothes they wear. It's pretty much why militaries and schools have uniforms. I mean, it minimizes the difference in each other, and it makes individualization nearly impossible. So we wear the same clothes as others because we don't want to be different, and we just want to be like everybody else. But when we do want to stand out, we can also do it just by the way we dress. But what's so important about the Kohen Gadol's clothes? Doesn't Judaism focus on what's inside rather than outside? So I feel that the Parsha is telling us that clothes make the man, and since the Kohen Gadol was already so powerful and respected, now it's time for him to look the part. The Kohen Gadol had these clothes to serve as a symbol, both to him and the people that saw him. When people looked at him, they knew what he represented, and when he looked down at himself, he was reminded of his responsibilities in helping the Jewish nation. To make this easier to understand, we can relate this to an amazing inspiration to us all. Yes, I'm talking about Batman. Batman he wears a suit to resemble safety amongst all the crime in Gotham City for all the civilians, but he also wears a suit to remember that he beat his challenges and is now the hero that Gotham deserves. In the same way, the Kohen Gadol has his special clothes specifically laid out here in the Parsha, and with Batman in his suit, we today as modern Jews have our own exterior reminders to serve as symbols, like kippot, tzitzis for guys, and sneers for girls. So, to answer the question of why the rules of the Kohen Gadol's clothes are written out in such detail, we must remember the significance and importance of the external reminders we hold valuable in Judaism. Thank you very much, and have a great Shabbat.